Look at this. 4th of July. Independence Hall. You see this? That's bunting. That means something special is going on today. What we're going to do today is we're going for a walk. So today we're going for a walk. And where are we going? I don't know. We're just going for a walk. That's all. This is the Curtis building. Norman Rockwell worked here. The word living room came from this building. Jack and Jill was published here. I never read Jack and Jill, but it says that on the plaque right here. Ladies' Night Journal, Saturday Evening Post, all published by Cypress Curtis, who owned this building. It's called the Curtis Building. Look at this. Don't mind if I do. The Magic Garden, the largest glass mosaic piece of artwork on the East Coast of the United States. Check out this building. Check out these windows. This is a restaurant. They have like oysters. And, oh, see, look. Right there. Norman Rockwell. Pretty cool. What's this is old now. The Post. Oh, what's that? New. Pretty neat. So you think that glass mosaic art, you think that's the hot thing? Well, I think it is, but this is pretty cool too. Look at that. A lot of weddings happen here, right? And even so the it's all condos. There's some small businesses on the bottom floor. Well, that's bad camera work. There we go. 5. Sometimes I don't think I stay on the shots long enough. I look back, I go, would you stay on it for like an extra 2 seconds? Nobody's going to say, hey, look at this old school barbershop. Uh-oh. Can you go out that way? Can you go out that way? Yeah, okay. There he is. Norman Rockwell. Very excited. Hey, all right. Outside, we're back at it. Where are we at now? Jewelers Row. Washington Square is right there. We're going this way. We're doing something a little different. What? No, I was just talking to myself, hon. I'm a YouTuber. I'm one of those least talented people. She's very nice, though. God bless her for helping me. This is it, Jewelers Row. A lot of construction going on Jewelers Row. Some people have even said Jeweler Row doesn't even exist. I wouldn't know if that's true or not true because I've never bought one thing on this street. I got the K Jewelers. They don't have any K Jewelers here? No, they don't. If you're a listener of the Howard Stern show or the Opie and Anthony show, pretty much any guy's talk radio show from the early 2000s, I Hate Steven Singer. Look at this. Wow. So if you ever hear the advertising, I Hate Steven Singer, he's on the corner here. That's where his jewelry store is. Also, ECW Commissioner Todd Gordon owns a pawn shop jewelry store. If I walk past it, I'll show it to you. Very exciting. So if you're a wrestling fan, jewelry. I don't think she would wear that. I don't think that fits her look. I don't think that fits her look, but it's okay. You gotta promote it somehow. Maybe I would get better mannequins. Just my opinion. Uh-oh. My Rolex watch. There's a, what is that? Oh, it's $1,000, whatever it is. There they are. Here it is, folks. I hate Steven Singer. Not here. This isn't it yet. We're getting there. I'm just trying not to. There it is. This is it. No, is this it? No, this isn't it. Where the hell is Steven? Oh. Oh, he's on the next corner. Todd Gordons pawn shop's back that way. I don't think he wants it promoted. Now that I think about it, I don't know if he would want that promoted. If it's popular knowledge, it's a corner pawn shop, I'll tell you that. So here is Steven Singer. This is where I got my picture taken with the Lombardi trophy. When I got my picture with the Lombardi trophy, I actually met Steven Singer. That's his advertising. I hate Steven Singer. And quite honestly, he was a lovely guy. I don't know why anybody would hate him. So here we are, Walnut and 8th. Uh-oh, there he is. We're not going to Washington Square. We already done Washington Square. I see Pennsylvania Hospital up ahead. Those little buses are run by SEPTA, which is our public transportation system. And those buses will pick up like the elderly or people who can't get the doctor's appointments. You can schedule them and they'll pick you up at your house. Look at this. Uh-oh. Guess what? They gotta pick up the trash at lunchtime on Friday. Not that smart. Not that smart. This is the Moorish House Hotel. Very quiet, it's peaceful, very serene. The Moorish House Hotel. 225 South 8th Street. Look at this. It's a hotel. It's a house. It's pretty cool looking. Flemish Bond. That means, let's see. It's a historic building, circa 1787. If you go in here, they have this lovely gazebo. Now, I don't know, for one of the prettiest places. They do weddings, so we're not going to... There you go. Nice spot if you want to get married. Pretty cool. Pretty nice. Definitely trespassing, I think. Somebody's staring at me. No, I think, yeah, it's okay. So we're going this way. Pretty neat little house. Flemish Bond again. I like to point that out every time I see it. Oh, do me a favor. I like it when you guys do this. Let's find out, how much does it cost to spend a weekend at the Morris Hotel. And I know what I found out. Me and Mrs. Cathy were going to go to a hotel room the other day. And I don't get... I get pissed off. The Reynolds Morris house. I don't like things that don't really show the price. Like when you go to Ticketmaster and you buy a ticket and it says, oh, the ticket's $20. And then you go, okay, I'll buy the $20 ticket. And then the service charge is $6,000. So now the ticket's $6,020. It's not really that bad. So I know sometimes I buy tickets and the service charge is more money than the tickets. I don't know if I can run for Congress. I think you have to be sane to run for Congress. But if I ran for Congress, the things I would do is shut down the Church of Scientology. I don't know why that's still going on. And I would ban the... You got to put the full price of the ticket. I hate that shit. You got to show me the full price. So anyway, you get a hotel room, right? What's that set you back? You see a Protel, it says $89. You go, okay. No, we were looking at a hotel room. It was like $250. And I was like, all right, you know what? Let's, this is the mutual, this is where I think this is the building the first Republican convention. There he is. Was held in. John Fremont was nominated president. He lost to James Buchanan, 1854. The Republican Party opposed the extension of slavery. Lincoln was the first nominee in 1860. Lincoln was the first Republican president? I didn't know that. I could have read that wrong, but that's where it happened. Yeah, so we're going to get a hotel. We were going to go to Atlantic City. We were actually looking at bougie places around here. And so $250. And then you click on it. You get done all the fees and the service charges. And guess what? Now we're talking $450. I had to buy jewels, everyone's favorite jewels, an airplane ticket the other day. There's a 9/11 tax. Can't we just, I don't know. Just seems, I guess that's a forever tax? I don't know. Why do the airlines get the, what is that? I don't get that tax. If you could explain the 9/11 tax to me, I appreciate it. Look at this guy's tap dancing. Getting ready to get ready. Stretching for the bus. Let's do it. Is it coming? Let's go down some little back streets. Yeah, it's very dark out. I can't believe I came down here on 4th of July week. Really. Big time rookie mistake. Now, the little streets in Philly, you get lucky sometimes. Sometimes they're cobblestone or brick. That looks more like the Jersey Shore. Right? Looks more like a... Uh-oh. There we go. This is a cool little street. See, underneath the asphalt, there's little streets like this. And if you see this little thing here, this is called a Plumbers Patch. Right there. When you live in these homes, your pipes are under these streets. So when you need to get your pipes worked on underneath the house, they got to dig up the cobblestone streets. I don't know if they're allowed to do that still. I know my buddy who's a plumber, he says when they dig up the old streets, he hates it because it takes an extra hour or two for work, because you got to put the bricks back and you got to treat them nice. So I don't know if that's just his company or everybody's company. It's a pretty cool little block to live off of. Oh, I've been down this street. I love this street. The house at the end of this block is, I pay attention. I don't pay attention. I look at buildings and with the brickwork, and I see how they look. Uh-oh, is that a raindrop? How you doing? You know what's funny? Whenever I come down here, I always am, there's not many houses. Everybody has apartments or condos. I'm always shocked by how many people have gigantic dogs. Yeah, this house, look at the way this house, the brickwork in the front of it. It's really neat. It up there. It was like they didn't really have a plan. They just said, you know what, we're just gonna throw some bricks and hopefully it makes a house. You know what, I'm gonna do another one. Let me do this is a pretty neat block. You know what, I was thinking I'm gonna be doing another tour soon. And one of the things I was thinking about doing is a choose your own adventure tour, where you go to a block and then we decide where we're going. You want to go left or right? And I was like, oh, I don't know if I could. I think I could walk down pretty much a street and tell you a story. Because every street has a story. Like right here, Sarah Josephia Hale. I just call her Sarah Hale. Sarah Hale. Let me tell you what happened in that house. Thanksgiving became a federal holiday because of the woman who lived in that house. Now that's her big claim of fame, they say, the Thanksgiving thing. Not to me. It's not even, matter of fact, her biggest contribution to the world is not even, Sarah Hale wrote Mary Had a Little Lamb. So Mary Had a Little Lamb was probably written in that house. Look at that. Oh my God, isn't that beautiful? Wow. You go through Frankfurt and Kensington, you see a lot of them. Shit, I forget what they're called. You see a lot of those corner pieces. They're all deteriorating and rotted. That is really in great shape. It's humid today. It's it's not too bad. All right, now we're going to walk through Pennsylvania Hospital, and then we'll wrap it up. Look at this. Uh-oh. What's going on here? You think that's where they hide their key? Like in that slot? What is that? Oh, look at the gate to get in the door. Oh, you know what? I just realized I'm being a creep as hell. A really creep. A really creep? Oh, I can't talk English too good. He talks like Jerry's kids walk. Uh-oh, there you go. I did two corners. What do you know about that? Is this the cemetery? Okay, we'll go this way. On 9th Street, on this corner house. This house was good enough for a king. The King of Spain, Joseph Bonaparte. You ever hear of Napoleon Bonaparte? Well, he had a baby brother or an older brother. He had a brother. Why did I have to specify the age? He had a brother. Joey, they called him. Joey Bonaparte. And guess where Joey Bonaparte lived? Right here. In, was it 1816? He lived in this house here. The story was he was going to go see whoever the president was at the time. Not Jackson. I don't know. I'm not, yeah. So anyway, he was supposed to go see the president at the time, and he was in New York, and he was coming to Washington D.C. But then the president said, "Yeah, I can't have this guy come see me. You gotta You got to stay in Philly. I can't have you come see me. You're going to get me in trouble. Nobody likes you. So then he had to stay in Philly for a year, and he lived in that house. There are his bed from when he lived in Philadelphia is now on display. Oh, this is the best section of streets. The bed where he slept was on it's on display at the Philadelphia Museum of Art. There was a new exhibit they opened up about the history of Pennsylvania. And then there is also a oh, I just did a circle. He also had a desk, and that desk is on display across the street from Washington Square in a building called the Athenaeum, I think it's called. And that desk was made by Jackie O's great-grandfather. So a future president's father-in-law. Oh, it doesn't. There's really no correlation in there. It's just interesting to know that those names are connected. John Nixon, the guy who read the Declaration of Independence for the first time, the sheriff of Philadelphia, his great-great-grandfather, or maybe great-grandfather, don't write any book reports. He became president of the United States. His name was Richard Nixon. Well, that's it. That's my little walk. It's starting to rain, and this camera's not waterproof. But luckily, I have another camera. It is waterproof. So we'll do another walk. So if you like this video, do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up, and while you're at it, hit subscribe. Don't forget to check out my merch. My merch is fire. And if you want to help me out, dropping the glasses. And if you really want to help me out, there's a link below in every video to my Patreon. But don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll sail with you later. Toodles!